friends, it's Peanut. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 boys, 8-year-old Ian, 2-year-old George, and 6-month-old Ben. And I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And we are going to vlog our life. Currently, with the world situation the way it is, and the health crisis and pandemic, we self-quarantine ourselves. We've been self-quarantined for a week and a half. And the reason why we started earlier than most people is because all my boys have respiratory issues, especially George. Here he goes. Especially George. He does have asthma, and he was hospitalized twice for breathing related issues. So we especially do not want him to get sick or any of the boys. Ben has also been hospitalized for respiratory issues. So our goal is to stay healthy as much as we can, avoid human contact, and just being in groups, sanitizing our hands, cleaning up as much as we can to kind of prevent ourselves from getting sick. So while we are self-quarantined, I haven't sourced in a while. I think my last sourcing trip was a week and a half ago. Right before I decided that we were going to quarantine ourselves, I went sourcing, and I picked up a lot of items. So I'm working through that. I am also re-evaluating my business, and I'm pulling old inventory. George, what are you doing, George? I'm also pulling old inventory, and as you can see some of it here. I'll show you my Poshmark office, what it looks like currently, because it's a hot mess. So this is my office currently. It's truly a hot mess. I pictured all of these items already. The light is not perfect because we try not to use a lot of lights during the day. It's a hot mess, but I am pulling out inventory. I'm reevaluating, reassessing everything that I'm doing, and I'm either relisting or I'm donating, and I'm donating or relisting inventory. And I am also noticing a lot of flaws now that I have better lighting. I've noticed a lot of flaws that I missed, so I'm getting rid of those as well. And that's what I've been doing. Our spring plan for Carl and I is also to convert. There's an extra storage space behind the garage that's fully enclosed, sealed, and it's perfect for my storage inventory room. So we're going to convert that. We call it the clubhouse. We're going to convert the clubhouse into my storage inventory space so that we can free up the bedroom that I'm currently using upstairs and separate the boys into their own beds, because I think it's time. So we are working on that as well. Besides doing besides doing reselling business at home, I am also with my 3 boys. That's a lot of work if you are a parent to multiple children, or to even one in general. But Ian has been off school for a week and a half now. They had spring break last week, and then we got the notice about school closures. So he's been home. He's been working on some online class stuff. So they have like this a bunch of internet links that they use for school, and I have access to that. So he's been working on that, still reading, still doing school related, learning math and everything, so that he doesn't fall behind and forget everything, because you know, kids, an 8-year-old kid, concentration's not the best. So we've been doing that, and we're also prepping ourselves for distance learning, because the official Minnesota school closure is until March 27th. And we are prepping for distance learning with his teacher. His teacher's been emailing us, and she's kind of been keeping us in the loop of things. But we need to get a laptop or a computer for either myself or for him, because currently we share one laptop in this household, and I use my laptop a lot for my reselling business. So Carl and I kind of went over if this is the proper time to get a laptop, just because everything has slowed down for me tremendously. I went from making 200 a day to like 50 a day, and I know it's hard for everyone. So I'm not complaining, I'm not doing that. I'm just kind of pinching my money where I need to pinch it. And we're kind of debating if we should get myself a laptop just dedicated to my reselling stuff, because we can also use that as a business write-off. But we're not I'm just kind of on the fence. Carl's telling me we should do it, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend that money, just because everything's so unsure currently with my business. And on top of that, Carl's job, he's an electrician, so he's still currently working, but we're also unsure how his job situation is going to be. As far as he knows, they will not shut down his job until someone in his company gets sick or diagnosed with coronavirus. So for now, we are just a day-by-day situation, and we hope that he continues to work, because he is the majority income to our family. We do have enough save for, I think, 3 months. So I think actually 4 months. 4 months. We have enough saved for 4 months of mortgage and bills and everything, should we need to dip into it. But we really don't want to dip into it, because that was also fun. It's our emergency funds, it's our house renovation fund and everything. So we don't want to dip into it, but we are grateful that we have it just in case we need it. And I told Carl, I don't know if I want to spend $700-800 right now, not knowing the circumstance of the future and not knowing how long this slow sell will last. So I'm on the fence. He's always saying just do it because I know you need it, and we are kind of getting ready for distance learning. So Carl's like, get it. I'm like looking at George because he's being busy. He's being naughty, stuffing cards in the couch. So I have to go clean that later. Yeah, so it's a lot to handle. It's a lot to deal with, and we're doing the best we can daily. Along with the boys being home, we are working on potty training George, our 2-year-old, and it's been 4 days. I'm looking at my sister who's just shaking her head. It's been 4 unsuccessful days for us. A lot of wet undies and a lot of peas everywhere on the floor. He did have one successful, poop in the stool up in the toilet, but that was it. So we're kind of like, okay, potty training is potty training. That's a whole different thing. So besides that, our life is always busy. So we have, me working constantly on my business, George being potty trained, Ian learning doing distance learning and learning online, and then Carl working for us, and then coming home to kind of help me with the kiddos. So everything's been a hot mess, but thank you if you are watching my videos. I get a lot of questions on Instagram about how I boost my sales, and I always reply the same reply that I always send out: lists and lists. That is something I always have mentioned, is that I list a lot. I list daily and everything. So I boost my sales by putting more inventory, and I'm also accepting lower offers to boost my sale, boost my algorithm. So that's my #1 tip currently. It might not be the same for everyone, so keep that in mind. What works for me might not work for you. So that's it. I will be doing more videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing daily vlogs because my life is super chaotic and loud with the 3 boys home. But just know that if you are stuck home, self-quarantine like me, go through your old inventory, pull items out, reorganize everything, list what you don't have listed, because I know all resellers has a money pile that's just laying around not being touched. Work on that, organize, go through, relist, and That's my tip for you, I guess, on how to get your inventory. But just don't stop listing. Don't stop listing even during this time, just because it will pick up eventually, hopefully soon for most of us. And you want to continue your algorithm. So, what are you eating? You just picked out some fluff and is eating it. George, bring here. Come here. But I'm going to go take that fluff out of his mouth now. Thank you for watching my video.
Bye.
Bye. Don't pick your nose.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Definitely make sure you click subscribe, like this video. It does help me out. And we, because there's more than one now, we shall see you on our next video. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Well, kisses.